Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to my Revelations Easter egg thoughts. For the majority of zombie maps, the main Easter egg quest has been solved in a few days, 1 to 2 on average. However, there are a few exceptions. Shadows of Evil took about 5 days, and here in Revelations, we might have the first 2 steps. We're still not sure yet. We have the first 2 steps supposedly after about 6 days of working on this. This is insane. This also is an interesting question because there are thousands of people, hundreds, perhaps thousands of people working on this Easter egg in the same map and the same level as everybody. It is just PlayStation users right now. However, it's an interesting egg because at this point I feel like if the quest was straightforward, if it was logical, then we would have figured it out by now. However, I have this really unsettling feeling that this Easter egg is going to be something really convoluted, like you're going to need to get a sniper kill on the Margwa while the Panzer's electrifying a zombie as your partner shoots it with a thunder gun, or something so weird and complicated that we're never going to be able to recreate it or figure it out, or once we do figure it out, it's going to be so convoluted that it's not going to be worth doing. I'm cautiously optimistic going through this Easter egg here because in a good Easter egg, we're all confused right now, right? For example, Shadows of Evil. In Shadows of Evil, it took us forever to figure out, I think it was the book stuff, that you have to press X on a book in Nero's house. Now, there was no indication that we needed to do this, it just took a while for us to figure that out. But now that we know it, it's very easy and simple to go do that. That is what a good Easter egg is. Kind of difficult to figure out, maybe there's some flawed logic in there, but once we do figure it out, sort of like the Keeper step, we know to shoot the graves, look for the rock, take the Keeper to that rock, and then let it perform its ritual on there, and then we will get one of the reels, which is perfectly fine. Something that still bothers me though is when we take a look at the back button or the select button on the PlayStation controller, we have those 4 squares, those 4 pieces of paper, those 4 what we now know to be runes of creation that no one's figured out yet. And personally, this is very upsetting because these things down there at the select screen, those are supposed to be like gameplay elements, aren't they? So what's taking it so long? Why are we not able to figure this out? Why are we not able to get the Apothicon egg? Why are we not able to get the runes of creation right now? Like, shouldn't that be the gameplay elements rather than the Easter egg elements? Once again, once we figure it out, I really hope it's easy and simple, and personally, if you're asking me, it feels like we do need some sort of elemental staves in this map. It just, thematically, story-wise, it fits perfectly. This is it. This is the Great War. This is the cycle that we can either continue or we can end. This is our premise characters. This is us fighting off the evil Apothicon in our original selves, with the original staves. It just makes sense. Now, gameplay wise, the Thunder Gun and the Apothicon Servant, especially upgraded, is completely fun and really cool to use. I have absolutely no issue using that. I think they're fantastic weapons, as well as the Ragnaroks, but I just can't help but feel like there is definitely gonna be something new here. As far as Easter egg ideas, I am pretty stumped. We have the 4 gravestones, which I am starting to believe that is the first step, and we do have the Keeper ritual, and after you do perform the Keeper ritual, the little rock that pops up does give off that little red wisp thing, right? That the same thing the gravestones set off, that little spark, that little flare. So I think we're going to need to find 3 other things in order to progress this Easter egg. I don't think anything's going to have to do with the Keeper anymore because that was 1 step complete. I feel like this is going to be 3 other things we're going to need to do and interact with throughout the game. Also, something that's really interesting is that we have no leads. We have no leads in game. In Gorod Krovi, we would turn on Sophia and she would be like, I need a password, I need a passcode in order to, you know, give you information or whatever. And we found that cylinder, we found the little code thing, within the map. We found it on the wall with the little air vent thing. That was a lead we could go on. We figured out how to turn on the generators. It was pretty simple. There was a pretty easy prompt there. And then from then on, we could follow her instructions. We got the password, and then we found the trophies all over the map, and then we were able to do the little mini games. In Zetsubou no Shima, once we got the specialist weapon, you know, we would kind of go throughout the map, kind of mesmerizing things, and oh, we found an elevator, but it doesn't work. How do we fix this elevator? And oh, now there's a plane going by. How do we shoot down this plane? You know, like there was a logical step behind what we were doing. Whereas in Revelations, they aren't giving us anything. There's no leads, there's no story-wise thing we should do, but this is what I think. I think we need to think about what we are actually doing within the map. What are we trying to do? Yes, we're trying to fight off the Apothicons and everything, but how are we doing that? We need the summoning key, we need to find Dr. Monty, and we need to find and kill the Shadow Man. Am I correct? As far as the next step, I am completely lost, but thematically, or at least in terms of the gameplay Easter egg stuff, I wholeheartedly believe that those deflector turrets, the corruption turrets, the things that bounce the lasers off things, I wholeheartedly believe those are going to be used somehow, because that's a lot of game code just to put in for a turret that you don't really need that much for. Like, it's a dynamic that we've seen in the Giant before with the Origins helmet, with the Giant helmet. It'll shoot out, it'll hit the Derice facility poster, and then it'll melt the snow to get you that free perk. But I think that's something that we're going to need to use throughout this Easter egg. Even if it's not now, I think it's going to be apparent at some point in time. I don't know, it's just interesting. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this Easter egg, and I honestly think that it might be too convoluted. I might not like the process of getting this Easter egg unlocked, even though the payoff for it might be alright. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. What are your thoughts on the Revelations Easter egg and this new Zombies map? I am still absolutely in love with this map. Definitely one of my favorites of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.